Right, hello everyone and welcome to a proof of concept, and let's hope I don't just stop the recording as I did just now. And there you go. So yeah, election time. It's a thing, I guess. Wait, why are these different? Well, whatever. Yeah, I'm playing Octopath Traveler, and this is not a post commentary, so yeah, take it with, I take it just for what it is. But yeah, for those who might not be psychic and all, towards the end of my summer Let's Play, I will mention that I am considering a cute little Nintendo Switch game called what's it called? God Wars, I think. Published by NIS, developed by Kadokawa Games, a studio that is possibly more famous for a visual novel called Root a Letter. Yeah, this is I think chapter 2 of Alphen's story, by the way. I have him as my main character. But yeah, I want to say at least one more thing about the election. I'm recording this on Thursday the 6th September, which is the Thursday before the election, which is on Friday. Sunday. Jesus. Dude. So yeah, I had a lot to say about okay, well, maybe not a lot, but I had things to say about how political parties, at least here in Sweden, have they've had a turn. Some have hewn to the right, some to the left, some I don't even know, yeah, the feminists are all over the map. Sometimes they're a bit of a caricature of feminists, I'm sorry to say. Other times, other times I like what I hear. Basically, though, the one thing that remains constant is that what they say during the election campaigns, the bite-sized messages that they tell people out on the street, it's I think George R.R. Martin put it best, or someone of his characters: words are wind. I think that summarizes and captures pretty damn well what I think of election campaigns. So as one viewer who unfortunately I got into a bit of an argument with, maybe not too flattering for myself, but well, transparency. I could have handled that better, but I didn't. Well, the point is, about that viewer, he, I would say that he, maybe I'm just making a very kind interpretation. I don't know. Maybe he was just trolling me for some reason. I don't know. But I don't really care in a way. The sentiment that he expressed anyway, that was more kind of despairing about politicians' honesty, which is completely fair. I mean, they do want to get elected, so they want to, present their policies in the best possible light. And if maybe you don't actually agree with what they want to do, they may actually, it may actually be, black on white that they want to do the thing that they end up doing, but what they end up doing might not be what you get the impression that they would want to do. Did I just make a very big word salad? Well, the point is, they want to do things, they want you to elect them. You might not get what you think you are getting, which is really bad, if you ask me. But how do you counteract this? Well, my mother kind of came to the rescue, actually, and I don't mean to be soppy about my mother, and try to elevate her as the pinnacle of wisdom. Let's just say we're on a fairly equal footing in the headology department. Well, yeah, we're family after all. So, however, she said something very, very intelligent. I don't know if she really realizes how intelligent it is. About elections. Instead of just voting for the campaign you like best, for who tells you the prettiest words, vote instead by how their party has performed in the relevant governing body. Not just the national parliament, just smaller administrations too. We have had a few cases of grandstanding, and one politician in particular belonging to the moderates, let's just say, no fucking way I'm having him over for Christmas. He has managed to put himself, to make himself look like the absolute biggest insensitive asshole, without actually resorting to racism or race baiting or threatening the press like some anti-democratic parties do. One of the, shall we say, displays was standing in a school armed with a automatic rifle, which is not something anyone has ever done before in Sweden. I'm reasonably sure. Maybe some ISIS outlier, enclave, or just whatever, some offshoot of ISIS, or some terrorist organizations like NMR. Yeah, I'm calling them a terrorist organization. Deal with it. Maybe that kind of a group would do such a thing. But this is a man in the national parliament. He might not have any personal ambitions at becoming, prime minister or anything like that, but I don't want him in my parliament. And I'm not going to do anything anti-democratic to make sure that he doesn't get there, but I will put my vote where my mouth is and not vote for that party. Not that I ever have, but I have. That's another reason to not vote for them. But I think everyone across the world regardless of political stripe, even if you want to vote for a racist party, vote for the person who has performed in their parliament as you think they should have. And yeah, it's been very uneventful on the well, on the Switch here. But yeah, I think I will I'll leave it at that. Just vote for the party that most closely you know, performs, delivers on the policies and the stances, or the, you know, voting yay or nay for issues according to what well, what you agree with. Maybe I word saladed that as well, but god damn it, if you're old enough to vote, I think you can you know, put two and two together. Basically. Okay, so yeah, if that viewer I got into an argument with happens to be watching this, no hard feelings where I'm concerned. I did try to block this user, and I think I may have succeeded. I did try to unblock him, and I'm not sure if I succeeded. If I did not succeed, user viewer, just have a friend come over on the channel and tell me about it, and I'll look harder. The mistake may be mine, but I blame YouTube's UI. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Let's make like a Democrat and vote. And please, let's see. What remote control do I need for this again? Yeah, that one. First world problems. Woo.